Welcome students. Today we are going to start chapter 12 biotechnology and its applications. This chapter is the part of the chapter 11. In that chapter 11 you have learned biotechnology and its principles. Here we are going to study its applications, where these applications can be used, where this biotechnology is used nowadays to produce certain products which are very useful for the mankind or human being. So biotechnology, as you already know, you can change the gene, you can change the DNA and the RNA, means you can genetically modify a plant, an animal, a fungus or a bacterial cell. Any of the living cell you can modify by using biotechnology. So what are the areas where this biotechnology is being used? So as we have learned from the previous chapter, it is dealing with the industrial scale productions on a large scale, like biopharmaceuticals, means the medicines which you are preparing by the use of the biotechnology. So this is one area. And then this using genetically modified microbes, फंगस, प्लांट्स, एनिमल्स, ये सभी वो हैं जिनका जीन आपने ऑल्टर कर दिया है. मीन्स यू हैव इंट्रोड्यूस योर जीन ऑफ इंटरेस्ट इन दीज एनिमल्स, फंगस और माइक्रोब्स बॉडी. सो after doing this we can produce a desirable protein which is also known as recombinant protein. So this animals, plant can be cultured in bioreactor and a pure enzyme, a protein can be withdrawn. So these are the areas: therapeutic, diagnostic. You can diagnose a disease like AIDS, cancer by using this biotechnology technique. How? This we going to study. Genetically modified crops means you have changed gene of the crop by introducing your gene of interest into these plants' body. So now these are called as genetically modified crop or GMO. Genetically modified organisms for agriculture, processed food, bioremediation, and then wastewater treatment, which you have seen in the sewage treatment. Energy production means biogas production. All are these areas where this biotechnology is being used. Though there are three critical research areas still in this biotechnology. The first is providing the best catalyst in the form of improved organism, usually a microbe or a pure enzyme. And the second is you create an optimal condition through engineering for the catalyst to act. And the third is downstream processes technology, जिसके थ्रू आप किसी भी प्रोटीन या ऑर्गेनिक कंपाउंड जो आपने ड्राइव किया है उसको आप प्योरीफाई करते हैं, and then it is getting packed and it is getting delivered to the market. So the first topic here is biotechnology applications in agriculture. Okay. You already know that our agriculture is mainly based on the chemicals. We use chemicals to enhance the fertility of the soil. We use chemicals to kill the pesticides, insecticide, fungicide, and even some bacteria. So agrochemical based agriculture means agriculture which is based on chemical. And the second is organic agriculture, where the zero chemical is used. And the third is genetically engineered crop-based agriculture. So we have three types of agriculture. The first is wherein you use a lot of chemicals. Second is organic agriculture, zero chemical. And the third is genetically engineered crop-based agriculture. In this is our main area to study. In genetically engineered crop-based agriculture, what we do is we change the gene of the crop. Like if we want a crop to produce more protein, so why we introduce a gene which is responsible for making a good protein, and it's a source of making good protein. So if we enter this gene to a crop or a plant body, now this plant is genetically modified and this plant will produce ample of protein, the protein which you wanted to come in the crop. So these kinds of plant or these kinds of crop is called a genetically engineered crop